channel. In the last, in the fourth, the last watch of the lineup of Stalingrad watches that were sent to me, this one is the Stalingrad Torpedo. It is their quartz offering, and I think it's a bit of a sleeper hit in the lineup. And I'm impressed by it. So I'll get into some of that after I talk about the specs. So this one, here you go, hang tag again, and the model number is SG0012-02. There you go. So again, in the lineup, Stalingrad, consistency with their branding all across their watch lineup. You get a vintage hand-stitched genuine leather strap, Stalingrad logo embossed on it. Not a exhibition case back, because it's a quartz inside, and I guess it's not pretty. Maybe like some automatics. Some people liked, I think watch enthusiasts like to see their, sometimes they like to see the automatic movement inside. So Stalingrad again, nice logo, nice branding there on the back, and the model number SG0012. And Japanese quartz movement and some printing on the back there. 100 meters of water resistance. The strap, very cool. The strap, I think it's comfortable immediately. It's one of the things I noticed about the watch when I was wearing it. And then the clasp, again, Stalingrad engraved on the clasp there, on the buckle. And I think the contrasting sort of vanilla cream colored stitching is really nice against the black. So dimensions, this is a 43 millimeter case diameter. The thickness is 12, maybe 13. The domed crystal, I didn't have my tool. I was trying to do it without my vernier calipers to measure them. So I'd say it's running about 12 to 13. It sits quite nice on the wrist. You can see the lugs are curved down, and that lug to lug is 51 millimeters. The lug width is 22, so you're looking for 22 millimeter straps. And that doll face, and why do I say this is the sleeper hit? I think on a design level, it sort of looks, I don't want to throw it into the fashion watch category, but it does have functionality. The bezel rotates, and oops, sorry. The bezel has good solid rotation and very little back play. Probably none. Wow, sorry. I'll talk about this shortly. Well, I went past. I guess my brain won't let me sit still on that one. Here we go. So lined up again. It's a push-pull crown. So you can see now that seconds hand sort of ticks, sort of sweeps. It is a Seiko VH31 movement. So VH31 quartz movement inside of it from Seiko. So to the haters, a little bit of pedigree there with the Seiko quartz movement. And the seconds hand in it is not quite tick motion. And so they talk a little bit about that on their website. The logo is almost entirely printed, and each of the markers is applied. So applied markers on the dial, they're all loomed in a Swiss loom, and the minute and hour hand and seconds hand all have loom on them. So there's the pip there on the bezel. Wow, just a rough night with my camera. Trying to do a few videos outside because the weather is finally getting gorgeous, and it's giving me a tough time. The case is brushed along the sides, and you can see that edge there is polished and then brushed on the top of the lugs. you know, I can't help but mention that the design is a little bit Omega Seamaster. It hints of it. It's a no date, very clean dial face. I really do like it a lot. It's a, you know, no messing around. It's a Seiko quartz, no date. You put it on and you wear it, and you just throw it on and you're going out the door. No worrying about winding it and so on. If that gets into you with automatic watches. I do like it. I like it a lot more than I thought I did at first, and it grew on me a little bit, and I did wear it. You know, I wore it more often because it was growing on me. Now, that bezel. So the bezel on this one, I did bring it up with Sam and Sally over at Stalingrad. This one appears to be a little tighter, and so they wanted me to let everyone know that this is not, and maybe it's me, it's like right now that's working real nice, but the edge of that bezel is a little bit tough for me to grip, and so again, maybe it's just me. I am working a little hard to get it to rotate, but I like it. I do like this watch overall. I'm willing to forgive the bezel action. This might be just this particular watch. They came back and told me they checked a bunch at their office there, at their distribution location, and said, you know what, no, it appears to just be that one that I have here. So, you know, I'll leave it to them. But again, maybe a little bit better, maybe a little bit more tactile edge to a bezel. Sign crown. Crown is push-pull. There you go. 100 meters of water resistance. This is the sleeper hit for me out of the group. The other three had their immediate sort of things you liked about them, but this particular one, it grew on me a little bit more. There's things about it. The more I wore it, the more I liked it. The dial face is really, really nice. I got to say, I like that design. I like the hands. The strap, I really like the strap on it. Some of that. See, there you go. And so, overall, I think at 150 US dollars, if I didn't say it already, this particular watch at 150 US dollars is, I think there's a lot going on here for that price. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised at this one from Stalingrad. There you go. Man, the light is just killing me out here tonight. I don't think there's any air coating on that mineral crystal, and it's just messing with me. Alrighty, well, that's another solid offering from Stalingrad. I'll talk a little bit more about it in another video. Alright, I'll give you a lume shot, and we'll call it. Alright, thanks. Alright, and so the last one, the Stalingrad Torpedo. Here you go, Stalingrad Torpedo loomed hands. You can see that loomed lollipop in the end of the second hands going around. Not as bright as the rest of it. And then the pip on the bezel looms really bright on that. That's really good. So again, the Torpedo, man, sleeper hit out of the lineup. Seiko VH31 quartz movement, nice loom, good design. Man, all right, check it out.